A true infidelity story. It started with a message. I wasn't expecting anything life-changing that day. My phone buzzed during lunch, and it was from him, Daniel, my coworker from the marketing department. We weren't close, but we had exchanged a few casual conversations in the office. His message was short, almost poetic. Some people you meet are like sentences. You can't stop reading until the last word. I stared at it for a while, unsure if it was a mistake or a flirt. I replied with a smiley, not wanting to assume anything. But over the next few days, his words kept coming, thoughtful, warm, the kind of phrases that made my heart feel lighter. We started talking during lunch breaks, then lingering in the parking lot after work. He wasn't like the other men I had met. He listened. He noticed details, like how I always ordered my coffee extra hot, or how I tapped my pen when thinking. One evening, when most of the office had gone, I walked past his desk, and he stopped me. "Can I tell you something without you thinking it's wrong?" he asked, his voice low. "Depends," I said, trying to hide my nervous smile. "You make my day feel worth waking up for." My chest tightened. I knew Daniel was married. Everyone at work did. I had even met his wife, Clara, once at a company event. She was beautiful, elegant, the kind of woman you'd expect a man like him to have by his side. That should have been enough to stop me. But it wasn't. Weeks passed, and our connection deepened. We weren't physical yet, but emotionally, we were already too far in. I started to crave his messages, the way his voice softened when he spoke to me, the subtle glances across the room. Then came the night. It was after a late meeting. The office was empty, and rain was streaking down the windows. We sat in the dim conference room, papers scattered, coffee half drunk. He reached for my hand. I didn't pull away. "I wish I'd met you first," he whispered. That was the moment I let my guard fall. The door opened, and there she was, Clara. Her umbrella dripped rainwater onto the carpet, her eyes darting from our hands to our faces. "I tried calling you," she said to Daniel, her voice tight but controlled. "You weren't answering." The air was thick, suffocating. She looked at me, really looked, and I felt exposed, stripped bare of any excuse I could have given. Her expression wasn't rage. It was something worse, knowing. She turned to Daniel. "I see now," she said quietly. "I wondered why you were smiling at your phone more lately." He tried to speak, but she held up a hand. "I'm not here to fight. I just wanted to know the truth. Now I do." She stepped back, her heels clicking against the floor as she walked away. The silence she left behind was unbearable. Daniel ran a hand over his face. "I didn't want her to find out like this," he muttered. I felt sick. All the sweet words he'd given me now tasted bitter. The magic of our connection was replaced by the raw reality. I wasn't the heroine of a love story. I was the shadow in someone else's marriage. The next day, Daniel didn't come to work. He didn't text. When he finally reached out a week later, it was a short message. "She's gone to stay with her sister. I need to fix this. I'm sorry." I didn't reply. Not because I hated him, but because I finally understood that his words, as beautiful as they had been, were borrowed, taken from a place that wasn't mine to claim. Months later, I still remember the way he made me feel. Chosen, special. But I also remember Clara's eyes in that moment she saw us, and how they told me more than any words could. His words may have chosen me, but her shadow revealed the truth I couldn't ignore.